dude.
I see these petty boys.
I already know your strategy. Next time you get mad at me, I'm gonna get mad at you so hard that you have to apologize.
Me and Anthony have an alliance now, brother.
For once.
Yeah, dog.
2025 is gonna be lit. You guys are
lit. The Anthony and Steve alliance is for real, brother. You guys are.
We got death. To the fucking death or 2028 tops.
Why don't you just do a video?
Steve's not gonna be able to resist.
We're unbreakable. We have a triangle. It's like the shape of a triangle, which Nick knows. It's really hard to penetrate.
It's the strongest shape.
The strongest shape you could create. My
I can't
man.
stretch that. I can't stretch it.
That's why the Egyptians went with that pattern.
Anthony and Steve have formed an alliance.
A serious alliance.
And it's so not
Ryan
fragile.
wants us to stretch this in a riff for 10 minutes minimum.
No, I don't want to stretch it. Steve's gonna take
Anthony and Steve not only have an alliance, but they traded wives to cement it.
Blood oath.
Traded cats
I'm
too.
just kidding. Go ahead.
They had to do it on their periods.
I didn't go that far. That's crazy. That's like next level.
Officially synced.
In another episode of Am I the Asshole with a really strange intro for the last minute. Am I the asshole for turning off a performer speaker in a Paris metro, okay? Think about this scenario.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what kind of performance this is.
Context is interesting.
Turning off the speaker is wild, yo. That's so funny.
But some of them
That is
sometimes
wild.
suck.
That's wild. Alright, here we
It
go.
might suck.
So,
If they're an umbop, I'm out.
you mean Hanson?
What is the
Yeah,
chance
I'm
of
out.
that?
But that's a
They could
bop
be.
though. If I hear Mbop today, I'm like, I'm
If
in.
you hear umbop 3 times in a row in a Paris metro with echoey walls, you ever been in a metro?
Why would you hear it 3 times in a row?
Because they keep
On
going.
your way
Encore,
somewhere?
encore. You ever been around?
But aren't you on your way somewhere?
Nobody encores.
No, audiences get ravenous. They're encore, encore.
But aren't you on your way somewhere though?
Not everyone is, Bart. People have
All right,
time sometimes.
Here we go. So I was sitting in a Paris metro car, and 2 guys came on board. The first with an accordion, and the second with a microphone and speaker. The second guy had the speaker and the microphone and was standing next to me.
Going viral.
The speaker was pretty loud, and the guy with the microphone was 25% hype man, 75% rapping in French. I don't like people imposing music on me, so in a very bold move, I turned off the speaker's power button.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I had a short conversation with the microphone guy that went like this, in French. The rapper says, "Why'd you turn it off?" Me? "Because no one wants to hear your music here." A group of guys 20 feet away said, "Hey, you were feeling it, man. We liked it." The rapper's like, "Yeah, you liked it?" The rapper, accordion guy, and I exchanged glances as we arrived to the next stop. The 2 of them got off, and no one said anything afterwards. I was on the metro for another 5 stops. My question to you, was I the asshole in this situation?
Wait, they were performing in the train?
They didn't
Yeah.
even do anything.
Yeah.
I never seen a rap performance in the train.
You never seen this?
Yeah.
I've
get
seen
lucky.
accordion guys.
No,
Like, in Europe?
this happens in Europe for
Yeah,
sure.
because in Europe, there's like a gypsy dude that's like, and you're like, oh, cool. And then he comes around, you give him some money, right?
Yeah.
I never seen a fucking French rapper.
I've seen a rapper in the train.
I've seen beatboxers. I've seen beatboxers.
French fry.
It's literally a whole crew that'll come
Wow.
in. Yeah, I've seen this shit.
You mean like a whole band?
Yeah, but I'm really well traveled around the world.
You're all over the
I
place.
don't, I don't think he's an asshole, but I think if you touch someone else's stuff, it's a green light for that guy to send as many knuckles as you want to your face.
Yeah.
As many
Like
knuckles.
part of me feels like
Like if I'm on my phone like this, and like let's say someone reaches over on the subway and just swipes up, that's like that's you telling me unlimited green light to your face. I don't think he's an asshole.
But in another country,
tight.
Bart, you can go to jail.
But you don't touch someone else's shit. Like you can use your words, right? Hey, can you turn it down or can you turn it off?
yeah.
Are you allowed to touch someone else's device in France?
I don't know about that.
Because when you touch other people's shit, I feel like that's like even in the
Act
zoo.
like American.
If you're in a zoo, even a fucking French chimpanzee, if it grabbed a French banana, that French chimpanzee's gonna beat the fuck out of the other guy.
I'm going to the UK next week. I'm not even gonna tweet anything crazy. I'm not even gonna say anything crazy.
You
out loud.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shouldn't tweet
You
it.
can't-
Yeah, no,
you
because
can't-
they're crazy over
yeah,
there right now.
You get arrested for.
You get arrested for all kind of shit, and they
Part
come
of
to your door.
Part of me respects the dude that pushed the button off. Like part of me is like, that's a tight move.
It's like the wrong move that you want to happen.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very rude.
Yeah, but I agree with Bart. It's like the second you touch somebody else's shit is the second you gave him a green light to touch your shit.
Agreed.
Even if it's your face.
Because you escalated it, or you could get up and move down to another car.
Move your own
Hey,
body.
you're a tough guy, right?
Yeah, move your own body.
Let's be tough.
Yeah.
But if you move your own body, then you feel like they won, and I understand why.
But it doesn't matter though. It
But
doesn't
I
matter.
understand why the middle would be like, hey, I really don't want to hear that. Is there any way that you can turn on?
No.
And if they're
But
like
he's
an
performing.
asshole about it,
I got a
Doesn't
question. If you were the performer, which one would break your heart more? If a guy does that, or a guy's like this looking at you?
I would say this ain't Footloose. Dancing's not banned. People want to hear the music. That's what I would say.
Tell them to dance. Dance.
I would, and then
Sucks so bad.
I would get it going.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
that
right,
guy,
that's
if
right,
this guy's a
dance.
performer, that would be invisible to him. That'd be the breakdancers on 3rd Street Promenade when people just walk by. They're used to it. They're used to performing. They know some people tune it out.
Yeah.
Some people walk by. They're just performing to their crowd.
Right.
But if someone walks into the middle of where they're breakdancing, goes stop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or pull away
That's
their
rude.
whatever.
The car
Imagine you're in Venice Beach, right? And you pull the plug on it. It's like, come on, dude. That's
How about,
get out of here.
this? Okay, how about this?
Whack.
but that's you going up to them. I'm not justifying this because no matter what, you should already understand.
No,
the
but
French
these people
culture.
are trapped. It's worse.
That's the culture, though.
It's worse.
But you're also like,
It's-
that's the culture.
It's worse.
That's like being in Japan, getting on the metro in Japan, and then so many people come in that they're touching you, and you're like, don't fucking touch me. It's like, no,
Yeah, but
that's
it's also the
literally
culture. It's
That's
also
not
I
the
understand
same.
that.
That's not the same.
Yeah, but it's also the culture for France to be stinky, and I ain't cool with that shit.
Same.
Yeah, but you're visiting a stinky culture. That's your fault.
As the visitor?
Yeah.
But is
By the
this
way,
guy a visitor,
people are.
or is he
Excuse me. People are used to being up against people in all kinds of places. Like I was just at fucking LAX yesterday, and we had to get in the bus to go to the fucking Uber place, and like everyone's ass to balls.
It's not like Japan, though. You know
I'm
how it
just
is in
saying-
Japan?
Yeah.
I had a.
We know because we're traveled,
No, this,
well traveled.
I've been all over the world as well.
You've been 25% of the world.
I've been to all over the world.
Maximum 25%, and that's your ancestors going. You just heard stories.
You've been-
No, my
Laurel
ancestors.
Canyon.
No, my ancestors went up and out every crevice.
They went up and out the crevices of your butthole.
No, they went up and out crevices of my ancestors' buttholes, unwillingly.
Wow.
That being said, I just think that people are used to being crammed into a tight place, but you can't cram your fucking stupid. Like you can't say like, okay, this person's starting music, I'm gonna stop it. Like I'm gonna cram my dislike for music with somebody who's just coming here starting their fucking phone off. Who cares?
He's ruining the vibe.
How about this? How about this?
I
What
think we're
about?
saying the same
What if
thing.
it's one of
You're
those
just less
Korean-
traveled, so you're not
what
saying.
if-
I'm
one of those,
aggressive and defensive.
What if it's
about
one
it.
of those Korean ministry guys with a fucking megaphone?
I love those
Spreading
guys.
the word of God.
love you.
That shit.
Jesus love you.
Imagine taking their phone and imagine taking the microphone and throwing it.
Because then I think
Or
he's gonna
farting
beat
in
me
it.
up.
Fart.
But
We get back to it.
Bart
That's
doing
cool. That's
that
fun. That's a crowd
versus me
favorite.
doing that is a very different thing.
Because he's buff?
Yeah, like I think like if I just turned
That's
someone's
true.
thing off, they probably would kick my ass. But if you did it, they'd probably be
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, come on." You know what I mean? Like
what about
it's a
this?
different thing.
That's true.
What about if you start and then like the guy's right in front of his
Sounds
face, he goes,
exactly like it.
"Boo!"
That's his right, I think. I think that's his right.
Yeah,
That's true.
Feedback,
That's true.
feedback.
Everybody could do that on a
Feedback.
train.
I think that's better because
Yelling
that's
boo.
part of the performance culture, right? You tell the joke, either they laugh or they go boo.
Yeah.
You just throw lettuce at him.
Not unplugging and explaining.
That's okay, yeah. Like, because
Yeah.
the same way that they're just like creating space, like noise in the space, you could create noise in the
But
space.
you, okay, well then, can I argue this then? Is it the same thing where it's in the culture? If like an influencer starts using you
No.
in a video,
And you fucking slap the shit out of them.
Yeah.
but then why isn't that the same?
No, here's the same thing.
Influencer,
Because
yeah.
like you might not be giving them permission because they're already doing it. But
Yeah.
let's say an influencer goes into a public space and like wants to do like a dance,
Yeah.
and then you get in front of that dancer and you're like,
Like those, yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
it's hard to get mad
I
at
endorse
that.
Yeah,
that.
but sometimes that's the same guy. Sometimes the rapper dude or the Subway show guys are also the
Let me
influencers.
put it like this. Tuber Scum goes into a gym. Tuber Scum wants to do hot and all kinds of things in the gym. Then guys come over and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Or like, the girl's like,
Joey Swole.
what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my god, are you looking at me? I'm looking at my butt and stuff like that and yoga pants. Like, that is Tuber Scum shit. And then these guys have every right to come in and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Turn off your fucking camera. Fuck you. I'm into that. But not this shit where you unplug judgment. These guys are just coming in to do their cool album or whatever.
It is kind of funny though.
Yeah,
That someone
it's not
just
as
says, "Oh,
invasive. It's not as
but it's fucked
invasive.
up.
Like it's coming into a gym and like being like, I'm accusing you of sexually assaulting me with your eyes.
No, not that. I just mean like.
Yeah, no, you're defending that.
In the same scenario where it's a train and everyone's on the train and a guy starts going like this, and
I think talkie match talkie. But then touchy match touchy.
Yeah.
This guy's like, if you touch my phone once with one finger, I have unlimited knuckles to your face.
Touchy.
There's some videos of the subway dudes doing show. You know how they always just do flips and shit around everybody's legs?
Yeah.
And this one, like, grumpy old white guy gets up and goes, "It's not a fucking jungle gym!"
That's funny still, because that's still just
But
matching.
because they're filming, his outrage makes the video go viral. So it's like, that's what I mean by if they're filming it, are you still gonna be just as nice knowing that you're gonna become the content?
If it's funny, I'm in. If it's not funny, I'm out.
I think what he should have done is as
okay.
soon as he saw the rapper with the big ass speaker coming into the train,
Yeah.
300 kick the fuck out of his chest and kick him back out.
Yeah, sick.
Or if that guy just starts rapping, you get up to that same beat, you start rapping random shit too.
That's the best one.
That's
You
fucking
try to-
funny.
You try to catch the vibe.
Sick.
Yeah,
You're
catch
like, oh
the vibe.
shit. It's like you're on a talent show and you're like, oh shit, the spotlight's on us, brother. Fighting over the mic.
Doing this? We doing this? Let's go.
He's like, hey, what the fuck? This is my show.
Yeah, dude, that's funny.
That's sick.
it.
That's sick.
funny.
That's so sick.
Catch the vibe, that's the new
Catch
trend.
the vibe is good.
Catch the vibe is hella hardcore.
Next time someone's like, "Hey, you listen to hip hop?" Like, yeah, do you?
Take the microphone to your butt.
Let's trade blank CDs.
So yeah, this guy's an asshole. We agree.
Yeah.
Fart on the mic.
I think
Both of them.
everyone's an asshole.
Oh, dude, just keep farting.
Yeah, fart on the mic, dude.
Oh, in France it might not work.
Yeah, probably not.
Can you imagine? You out there, you've been rolling some baguettes all fucking day. You're tired of shit. You fucking sit down, and this motherfucker comes up with a speaker, and you're like, "Fuck, shut up!"
Yeah.
Yeah. It does.
What if it's a
That was
sick
tough.
beat though?
Right?
No, I'd be
The
pissed.
rate of it being a sick beat is
Imagine
very
you're
low.
fucking in those canals. You're in those canals. You're going like this shit all day with all these fucking tourists, white trash people taking pictures and shit like that. Is that Spain? My bad.
That's Venice.
That's Italy.
My
Italy.
bad. My bad. Italy. My bad. Might be.
Having to run into shows in public transportation is something we don't really deal with
No.
here as much.
That happens in New York a lot, though, right?
Yeah, all the time.
I feel like I see a lot of people just move like carts.
I always see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I always see Spider-Man doing a lot.
I like musical live
acrobatics.
performers more than costumes.
Like someone with the trombone or a saxophone or something.
Yeah.
You know who I give respect to? The red light jugglers.
What's that?
The people at the red light.
Oh, yeah.
When they look like they're about to cross, but really they're doing a
Oh
show.
yeah.
And then it's like over mad quick, and then
Yeah.
you put $1 out the window.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just in Mexico,
Actually talented.
and literally it was a red light performer,
Yeah.
but they had the giant ring where they're like,
Holy shit! No way.
what?
and I was like, wait a minute, I see this shit in Cirque du Soleil. You're doing this on a fucking crosswalk?
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
I'll give him $5.
You know who I don't give respect to? Dave Matthews.
Why?
Why? What's his deal?
Because it's cool to say that.
Yeah.
Would you say? Would you look at that camera right now and say "fuck Dave Matthews"?
Fuck Dave
You know who I
Matthews.
do give respect to?
Dave Matthews.